Rich, summer is less than a week away.
It's well, a week from today, exactly. As a matter of fact, it's going to be here. It's going to feel like it, too, by the time we get there. Yesterday afternoon, maybe not so much, depending on where you were. So my son's swim lesson yesterday, and it was a deluge underneath the convergence zone. Boy. Yeah, we got 1/3 of an inch of rain up in Everett. Everybody else got like a trace to 2/100 of an inch if you weren't under the convergence. But the plants are well watered. That's the good news. Going into some heat, that's never bad. Take a look outside this morning. Cloudy skies pretty much over all of western Washington, but the number of showers we have still pretty limited today to the convergence zone. Picking up a little bit earlier on the departure deck there at SeaTac. It's been a pretty quiet week. It looks like we may see the business begin to pick back up again there at the airport. Checking the Doppler radar, you can see what I'm talking about. We've got a few showers out along the coastal beaches, but most of the action taking place right there in the convergence zone, northern Kitsap Peninsula, back across the Sound, up towards Shoreline, and then out towards the Cascades. And that's going to continue to sit there and kind of drift around, kind of back and forth here during the morning. Should begin to weaken a little bit this afternoon, and then by the time we head into Friday, it'll be pretty much gone, and we'll start to see things begin to gradually warm up as we head towards the weekend. Checking our Anacortes SchoolNet camera, you can see up there north of the convergence zone right now, seeing some breaks in that overcast. Temperatures this morning, most spots in the low to mid 50s, so temperatures that are very comparable to what we saw yesterday morning. University of Washington model showing just scattered showers around. You can see seeing a few over on the Kitsap, and it's nothing really too organized as we head towards later today, and especially as we head into Friday. Probably most places we get through Friday totally dry, but you might see a pop-up shower kind of scattered around. We do see some rain moving into the Cascades late in the day, mainly the North Cascades. And then as we head into Saturday, things should be drying out, just a few morning clouds and sunshine. And we'll see a pretty good round of showers and maybe some thunderstorms up in the mountains, but they should stay from the Cascade Crest eastward on Saturday, and we'll start to warm up. So today, sun breaks around, a few showers, mainly in the convergence zone, mid to upper 60s. Tomorrow, partly sunny, around 70 degrees, partly sunny with mountain showers. Saturday, mid to upper 70s and low 80s. Sunday for Father's Day, mid 80s Monday, and then upper 80s and low 90s for Tuesday, Wednesday, and maybe all the way through the end of next week. Stephen Joyce?